On this episode, we'll talk about helping the hair loss after surgery. We'll also talk about how to avoid or working around that sweet tooth habit and having trouble drinking regular water. Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Alvarez from Endobariatric.com and welcome to episode 157 of the AskDrA show. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for sending me these lovely, great questions, by the way. And you can also send me your questions. Actually, I want you to send me some questions, maybe at least just one question. You can do one question, right? All right, send me one question using the hashtag AskDrA or through my personal Instagram account. By the way, if you're not following me on Instagram, you have a chance this week. You have a chance to win an Apple Watch Series 4. All right, so don't miss out. Let's go into the show.
What is the best help with hair loss?
All right, so if you're having trouble right now with the hair loss, that, by the way, doesn't happen to everybody. Actually, it's a small percentage of patients that have some hair loss after surgery, specifically patients who have that tendency already beforehand. So let's say that you already have or are noticing some hair loss. What to do? So here are some pointers. Number one is be sure you're making good quality food choices, all right? So avoid the junk food that does not give you good nutrition. So number one is nutrition. Eat healthy. That's number one. Number two, the other good point is don't skip your vitamins. Take your vitamins. That's what they're there for, all right? They help. Number three, if the hair loss is important, you can get a supplement specifically for this. I like the hair, skin, and nail supplement, and that's actually even in a gummy presentation as well. You can do the gummy or the regular if you're a few months out, and it works really good. I like that supplement, the hair, skin, and nail, because it has a good combination of biotin, zinc, and some other vitamin Bs that help with the hair loss per se. So focus on those pointers. It won't stop falling off right away because hair grows very slow. So you got to be patient right now. Normally you'll see a change after doing these steps. You'll notice a difference 5 to 6 weeks after because the hair grows slow.
I am 9 months post-op and still have 10 pounds to lose, but I acquired an out-of-control sweet tooth. What can I do?
All right, so this patient is talking about being 8 to 10 pounds to goal, and after 9 months, he or she's getting this sweet tooth habit. Come on. Number one is don't let it get to your head. Because it's getting to your head, you could have done 8, 10 pounds at least more, at least. But maybe it's getting to your head that you're almost to goal, your decision making is falling off track, and now you're getting that sweet tooth craving. Come on, you've got this, all right? Now, you want to get back on the wagon, don't do sweets. Let's do a low carb regimen here, and just don't do sweets. Believe me, it'll take you down. It'll take you down to goal or more. So don't do sweets. Focus on your determination, on your goal, and go after it. Don't tell me at this point that you do have a sweet tooth habit, because you can break it. It's you. It's getting to your brain, all right? It's getting to your head here. So focus on your goal. What's your goal? You're 8, 9, 10 pounds from goal. Focus on that. Focus on that because you're giving too much attention to that sweet tooth habit. Avoid that, focus on goal. All right, so you got this. You got this, work around this, focus on a plan. If you don't have a plan, you can't carry it out. Focus on a plan. You got this.
I'm having trouble drinking water because of the taste. Any tips?
Yeah, drinking regular water, regular plain water, normally doesn't agree very well with sleeve patients, which is expected, which is normal, specifically those first few months after surgery. You can work around this by drinking something with some flavor, something with a little bit of extra different, that you're able to change the osmolarity of the water. And I've talked about this before. If you do regular water, and you have a glass of regular water, and you have another one here, but in that one you place a little bit of tea in it, or some powder of Crystal Light, or something that changes the osmolarity of the water, that will make it go down nicely. Plain water doesn't agree well with sleeves initially. Normal. It gets better with time. So by saying that, you've got good options by looking at something that has low calorie or no calorie, and working around drinking some water. You can drink tea, you can drink Crystal Light, you can do some other fluids, you can do coffee, you can do anything that's different than regular plain water. Will go down better than plain water the first few months. Then it gets better. So that's a good pointer for you that are in the first 6 to 8 months after surgery. All right, so that's it for episode 157 of the Ask Dr. A show. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much. Hey, I want your question. I want your question for next week, all right? Hashtag AskDrA through my personal Instagram account. If you're following me on Instagram, stop by, say hello, and I'll say hello back. I'm Dr. Alvarez with Endobariatric.com, where we are changing lives one sleeve at a time. Take care and God bless.